YouTube? What's the word, y'all? It's your boy Moonbound Crypto signing back with another one. I know it's late. I'm tired. I'm feeling it, but we got a mission to do. We got a job to do. We got to take this joint one day at a time. As long as we got the energy. Um, Pretty much nothing's going on right now, you guys. So all my newcomers, welcome. But we do this all the time. We always talk about Dogelon Mars over here. There's a couple of things I want to talk about, but before I get into it, just know I'm gonna, you know what I mean. I'm gonna show you how to, once we get this money, how to keep the money and grow the money, because the biggest problem in crypto is people get the money and just leave and just go back to But if you do want to go back to your 9 to 5, I at least want to send you back to your 9 to 5 with an ace up your sleeve. Um, I hope everyone had a nice day, nice productive day. Excuse me. So right now we got Bitcoin still in the 80s, still didn't break 90,000. We got Ethereum still in the 2000s, still ain't break 2500 minimum. We still ain't even break 3K. These prices, even though most of the market is green, everything is still on sale, you guys. Everything is still down from their down from their local highs or their recent highs. Everything is down. So even though the market is green, I feel like the market is slowly recovering. We're picking up steam. And it's mostly all the mortals that sold coming back last second. So I think we're going to be okay. As long as you don't, cheat yourself and, sell too early or get frustrated. Like, these things take time. And personally, we in this joint together. You feel me? We in this joint together, whether you like it or not. We in the same boat. And you feel me? We just got to take it one day at a time, y'all. Because honestly, I want to get out too. Like, you feel me? You know what I mean? I got things that I want to do, things I want to buy, places I want to go, and you feel me? Like everything is riding on crypto. The same. Not everyone, not like everyone's like me, but I got some hopes and dreams riding on this shit. You hear me? So I'm trying to lock it in and you know walk this bitch down. You feel me? I'm gonna hit this lick, y'all. And I hope y'all with me. You feel me? But yeah, the fear and greed index is still in the fear. But I like it because I see that we're inching our way towards green. We're not even in the yellow region yet, but we're not down way down here in the in the teens or the 20s. We're actually here in the 30s. This is what I like to see. When I go see my stocks, I see Tesla is up, gold is up, which is kind of surprising. MicroStrategy is up. BlackRock is up. BlackRock Science and Technology is up. So I'm kind of, this is kind of throwing me off a little bit because the market is pumping, right? I really wouldn't say the market is pumping, but the market is type green, but it's not a strong green, if you will. Like, Bitcoin still ain't go to that $90,000 range. And I think it's because it is gold. I still don't, I'm seeing green in the market, but to the untrained eye, somebody might ape in right now. But I feel like we could still have, maybe, some more volatility before we actually get up out of here, you guys. I'm not saying it's over, but I feel like we could have some more volatility before we actually get up out of here. When I look at gold on the daily, I see gold is holding strong on the daily. I really don't see no downward movement on the daily. On the 5 day, on the 5 day, I'm seeing a lot of strength. You feel me? And and I'm not really seeing gold really capitulate. Like I'm seeing a slight sell off. I'm seeing some slight weakness, but I'm not really seeing like, a definite decision like, all right, we're going to take our money out of gold and we're going to put it elsewhere. You feel me? I am not seeing that right now. My cat is part of myself, guys. And on the monthly, I'm seeing a lot of strength on the monthly. I'm not really seeing nothing too weak on the monthly. I want to see gold become a little bit more weaker. I want to see gold, kind of capitulate a little bit more, and then that's going to tell me if, you know, the powers that be, market maker himself or her, market maker is going to, actually put that money into the markets, because I still see that they're definitely still inside their safe haven right now. They can stay over there. Um, Going over to the compass. Compass is still reading the same. Compass is still reading in the red region, in the green region, lime green region. But it looks like we had a nice little bounce, and we're about to go back towards the yellow. I would like to see that sooner than later, but we can't rush. We can't rush these things, no matter how badly we want to, right? Um, we got Ethereum, same story in the green region, trying to get out the dark green region, get back into the lime green, and work our way back to the yellow. But I think we're gonna be all right, you guys. I really don't. I really don't got nothing to worry about personally. Now we're gonna go take a look at the global M2 chart real quick. Go take a look at the global M2, you guys. So the global M2 is the money supply. That's the dark blue line. Bitcoin is the light blue line. When the global M2 goes down, Bitcoin goes down. When the global M2 goes up, Bitcoin goes up. But there's always like a lag, a couple weeks of a lag. Right now, I'm seeing that the global M2 actually went higher than its past levels that it's just reached this bull run. It had a little slight sell off and now it went back up. I feel like we're definitely going to break $110,000 Bitcoin. We're probably going to hit 120, 130,000 once this thing is said and done. But we just need to catch up, you guys. Just hold your bags, keep DCAing. Um, that's the best thing I could tell you. None of this is financial advice. Um, Going to go shoot over to my ex and talk about a couple things that I shared. And yeah, stuff like that. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about a couple things I shared. So shout out to Ramen. So shout out to Ramen. Binance and Coinbase. The Elon Martians aren't going anywhere. This isn't just another coin to us, it's a mission. We're strapped in and ready for that launch code. Dogelon Mars, you teased the burn. We saw it, we felt it. Now we're now we're watching from the skies. Just say the word. Like real rap, yo, Coinbase, yo, Binance, like what's the Robin Hood, Kraken, all of y'all, like, what's up? Like, I don't know what's taking so long. Maybe the time ain't right. I don't know what's going on. But I definitely see y'all list 1,001 tokens overnight. I don't know why y'all not listing Dog on Mars. I don't know. Like, what is it? Like, what we all got to sell? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? We keep on dropping videos consistently. Like we just went up 200% in a day before Ethereum reached its all-time highs. I don't know what more y'all want from us, man. Like let us know. We see Binance. buying a Binance Peg token wallet, been buying, moving tokens around. Like, what's going on? Isn't there some type of challenge on Binance US? Like, can't you win like 5 billion Dogelon Mars tokens on the Binance US? Wasn't there some type of challenge going on? I don't know, you guys. We just gotta stand the test of time. Shout out to Roger Guru, Justin. President Trump signs executive order enabling the U.S. Treasury from wait, enabling the U.S. Treasury to modernize its payment system to reduce fraud, waste, and abuse. That's what I like to see. Y'all see royalty himself standing 10 toes for us. That way, the Treasury, the U.S. Treasury, can't continue to rob us blind because none of us knew it. We was just paying the money in our taxes, and they was just taking all our money and spending it on God knows what. You feel me? To the point. It got so bad, you guys, that Elon Musk was afraid for his life because he ain't want to go any deeper. Because it was crazy the things that they were saying. It was, man, listen, robbing us blind, y'all. Thank God for Trump because Biden would have kept this joint rolling. Real rat. Y'all already see OG standing on business. Y'all see OG standing on business, man. Real capitulation is always a bottom signal. Just like in 2020, the ETH breakout is coming. So this is the bull run that led into 2021. Retail extremely bearish. Like that's all that's going to happen down here, you guys. Currently we're in 2025. We ain't really get our run yet, breaking our all-time highs. We clearly ain't break our all-time highs since 2021. You guys, you will be rewarded for your efforts if you're still here. Now, I mean, you ain't going to get nothing if you turn tail and run. Yo, don't be scared. Like, just keep it locked in. You have nothing to be afraid of. Like, we literally are waiting for ETH to perform. I know it's taking longer than usual, but remember, there's a lot of other cryptos pretty much kind of taking the shine away from ETH, but ETH is still going to perform because Ethereum is pretty much the Microsoft of crypto. Everyone's building on it. I don't care about this crypto being faster, this crypto having that. None of them are Ethereum, and Ethereum will perform. You feel me? We just gotta wait, you know what I mean? Be a little patient, you feel me? It's definitely got to get out of all retail, all paper hands, anyone that don't deserve it, because they got to come back and be nourishment for us. Like someone has to pump our bags, and you know that FOMO be real. This is another example of institutions buying you guys. Go ahead and do your research on Fidelity. Fidelity just brought $83 million worth of Bitcoin. One fell swoop. I don't know if it was one fell swoop or a whole bunch of transactions that added up to this 83 million dollars. But either way, I believe this is a bank. I don't know what Fidelity is, but it's definitely a household name. Definitely go do your research. But this is clearly a huge institution that has big money, you guys. Follow the whales, follow the big money, follow the institutions. This is a big transfer of wealth. Let's This is exactly why I tried my before we get this money, just know I tried my best to let y'all know what's going on. Cause I don't need survivor's guilt once we get this money. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Cause our lives are going to change in a matter of time. And we're going to see people that are stuck in the old system. And you're going to be able to tell. There's going to be people stuck in the old system with no other door, window, shit, no way out. Like they're going to be stuck in the old system. They're going to be stuck in a system that's not made for them, that was never made for them to win. and they never learned the new system, or at least try to adapt. You know what happens to an animal when it doesn't evolve, right? You know what happens to an animal when it doesn't evolve, when it can't adapt to its surroundings, right? All right. Better lock in, y'all. Better lock in. So shout out to BlackRock. BlackRock now owns 1.25 Ethereum worth $2.5 billion. These guys got $2.5 billion worth of Ethereum, you guys. If BlackRock didn't always speak highly about crypto, now they are. If you're not at the table, you're food. I ain't gonna hold you. If you're not at the table right now, you're food. I don't care how you feel about how I'm talking, what I'm saying right now. I'm letting y'all know that if you're not here, if you're having a second, every time you think about selling, or every time you feel like, oh, I don't want to buy the red, even though I could afford to, throw a little, whatever at it. Just remember, every time you got to wake up in the morning, or maybe you don't got a morning shift, maybe you got a night shift, or maybe you got a day shift. Just remember that shit. Remember that pain every time you gotta go, and you gotta go give your time, your energy for money that someone else felt that you deserve, even though that you know you deserve more. It's what they feel like you deserve, and you better be there on time, or they take away your income, and now you're back at square one. You guys, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. You hear me? Like, nah, I mean, I enjoy having a job. I'm appreciative of my boss giving me a shot. But listen, you guys, I don't know about you. I'm not doing this for another 40 years. Every day, early morning, work, home, that's it. I'm gonna wake up one day, man. Listen, man, it gets scary. Now that scares me. Being in crypto, seeing the volatility, that don't scare me, y'all. Waking up every day until I'm old, like really old. I'm talking about like 75, and I still got to go to work. And like, this is our chance to actually get a foothold for the future. Man, listen, man, y'all can sell if y'all want. Won't be me. Shout out to Ace Crypto. Ukraine will be implementing a partial ceasefire with Russia. That's good, even though I know it's Russia entering a partial ceasefire. Why are they making it seem like Ukraine got say so in this shit? Russia said I'm gonna chill. But yeah, shout out to Russia, shout out to Ukraine, shout out to there being no war. But I'm glad that they stopped fighting nonetheless. You feel me? Um, Shout out to Crypto Rova again. Economists urge China to reverse Bitcoin ban, saying Bitcoin could reconstruct the global system, the global financial system. Super bullish. You guys, China, which is a superpower, nonetheless, it's still skittish, iffy on Bitcoin. They already don't have the number one currency in the world. And now, you feel me? They're saying, you feel me? Economists are urgent. Man, China got Bitcoin. First of all, they just don't want the rest of the world to know they got Bitcoin. They a sneaky bunch, but they ain't slow. At least I hope they ain't slow. But either way, if they're trying to hold their people back from buying Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin ban in China is to hold their people, their citizens back, by the time they come to the table, they're just gonna enrich us, y'all. So lock in, like, you know what I mean. A win is a win either way. A win is a win. Shout out to Dogelon Mars. He shared this. I don't know when he shared this, John. I don't know when he shared this, John. I guess early on the day. It's a screenshot, I guess, of it's a screenshot of I guess the game. I guess this is the map, the little mini map of where you at in the game. I guess this is the background, but yeah, it's cool. I'm definitely ready to sink my teeth into this joint, trying to see what's to it. I definitely want to play the Dogelon Mars game to build on Mars. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you there. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go shoot over to the I'm gonna go shoot over to the charts. But before I shoot over to the charts, just let me go over the AI trading glitch. So pretty much y'all all waiting. For my new guys, you're pretty much waiting for Ethereum and Bitcoin to get inside this orange zone. When Ethereum and the Bitcoin get into this orange zone, it's time to sell. But once you sell, you don't swap it back over to regular money like your crypto.com debit card. If you do, I understand. But if you want to keep on growing your money, you might want to listen to this. You're gonna want to swap your earnings, your winnings, your bag, whatever you want to call it, to a stable token. Currently, I use USDC because it's one for one. I use USDC as one for one. When you go to all, you see it's a straight line. That's what you want. USDC is pretty much going to be your piggy bank. You're going to grow your amount of USDC because pretty much every crypto you could swap USDC for pretty much any crypto in the space. Unless you definitely got to go to a certain chain and buy that native token to buy the meme coin on that native token, but we're not going down there right now. We're just going to say once you went off a Dogelon Mars, swap to USDC. You might want to star it and make it your favorite. That way you could keep it on your watch list. That way you can find it easier. Um, but yeah, when you're going to swap to USDC, and then you're going to go over to Twitter, or should I say X, aka X. You go you go over and you go find Zach Humphreys. He is the blacksmith. He has the AI trading glitch. You go download the AI trading glitch. It's called XT Algo. Really simple. It's inside the link inside of his X profile. Go to pricing. The pricing is anywhere from $50 to $500. 50 for the month. You got 130 for the quarterly. You got 500 for the yearly. Personally, I will go for the yearly checkout or the quarterly, not the monthly, because I really don't got time for my trade to be lost because my subscription got canceled because I forgot to pay my monthly subscription. So I will go for the quarterly because I could definitely run the bag up in a good 3 months, and I will definitely go for the yearly. That way, you feel me? I could definitely run the bag up in a year. Definitely, see how much I make every month. You feel me? And tally it all up. Mind you, we're gonna have no taxes on US cryptos. Is that rolled out right now? I believe so, but I would definitely have to double check, but we're not gonna go over there right now. We're gonna talk about that later. What I want to show you is what I want to show